Legend of Total War here with part 3 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play campaign as the Asur. Well, as Lothern, I suppose. Alright, so previously we've conquered a few regions. Everything seems to be going pretty well so far. I'm just being very careful about how I go through things and making sure that when we smash them, we basically wreck them by the balls. So I want to get rid of that just because we don't need it. I went around looting this. I expect a revolt to happen at some point.
Champion of the Everqueen.
Now, what do you need? You need a sense of urgency, global recruitment duration. I suppose that'll be good, because I need to use global recruitment. Hey, that's actually really good, because now we can get from the global recruitment 1 turn time. Is that just for you, or is that all forces? Sorry, what was that? Hang on. I don't know if it says that for all armies. Like, it could just be for him. I won't know until next turn. But anyway, it's more expensive than you know, going back and getting it, but it's actually more expensive to go back and get it because actually these are better than what we had before. Because you know, you got to pay your army. It's not like they only charge upkeep while you're in battle. Yeah, I think that works out quite well. Yeah, upgrade that one. Good, that'll mean that the Tower of Lycian will be completely finished. Shouldn't have to worry about that. And the small amount of money that it makes, 420, don't need to funnel any more money into it, I can just get money out of it. Okay, I don't think I've got anything else to do. All of this stuff over here will repair on its own in time. But we can issue another edict. Yeah, we don't need that. Don't need that. Yes, we need growth. So now, the main thing is with finish off these guys here, I need to make sure that I'm the one that gets it, not my allies. But I want to use my allies to help us do it.
Protector of Ultron. Absurd.
Right, so if I have a look here, if I go into account mode. Now it's only 1 turn to recruit for him, for this.
Champion of the Everqueen.
Yeah. That's awesome. I can basically build crap stacks everywhere. I mean, apart from the fact that, you know, 15% increase in upkeep. It's significant, especially early on.
In defense of Ultron.
Unwise.
They wouldn't be able to beat that on our own. We need these guys, and they won't help us from this distance.
Your instructions.
So yeah, I don't know what to do about this right now. Good, even they only take 1 turn to recruit. Okay, I'll get them. Got the money. I'm all good for finances. I want to make sure my army's good.
Ready to
I
serve.
want you in the settlement. Stay out here. I want this rebellion over and done with as soon as possible. Right, so there's a monument here. What is it? The Court of the Everqueen. Public order +10. Growth +5. Yeah, we've got to wait quite some time before we get it. But that's still good. It's very expensive though. Exotic animals. We do need public order, but I'll get that for the time being. Okay, once the revolt is over, that -9 provincial instability will go away. The devastation will go away in time as well. This is being built. But at the same time, I don't want to be hanging around here for too long. Where do we want to go after this war? We're going to start planning that. So let's have a look at what's next. These guys over here, I could probably garner a lot of support to go and kill them. Let's see. The best person to attack is whoever's the least negotiable. Least willing to negotiate.
How can I assist?
Caledor,
As we are not
they
savages.
don't like me. Maybe we should take them on.
I
And there's
serve the
Avalon,
king.
they're out of here. These guys are my allies.
I'm waiting.
Tyrannok. That's another thing. Using these guys could be in our best interest right now. Who else do they border? They border the Kothic.
You may approach.
These guys have 3 regions.
Lord of the Phoenix
Oh,
Court.
God damn it. I don't like this. 1, 2. Is that all the same province? 3? There it is. Okay. Once we've beaten these guys here, we'll have no further use for them. You know what we do? After this war's over, we declare war on them, force them to join and help, then immediately cancel the military alliance, and then right after, and actually don't even go and help them. Let them go, because I don't share a border with these guys. We're just dragging them into a war, and then after 10 turns, we attack them while all their forces are out here. Oh, Legend, you're so ruthless. Oh. Everyone is our enemy that doesn't become part of us. Join us or die. Don't be my ally. Join us or die. Stuff out here that would be good to get. But not right now. Anyway. We don't have any more money. Let's just move on to our research available. Nothing else needed out here. So Swift Sense provides speed for eagles. I'm not going to be getting any eagles, so don't worry about it. I might be getting some of those. Well, I do have Illyrian Reavers, so why don't we go for that? I'm very much aware of the rebellion, don't worry about it. So they're on to the next level of things, already halfway through. It's fine. Like I said, don't start worrying until they start to get to here. Because essentially you can do all 5 of these in a relatively short period of time. And what I've found is that these guys here get really bogged down around this way here. My thoughts are just do them all at once. Right now, like I said, it doesn't provide any global bonuses for us. Permanent, at least. It does provide us with a short bonus. Alright.
Attack!
Take him out. Thanks for getting rid of my instability.
To be won. Bind. Let them go. For Alaria, my queen. A glorious victory. The city is crumbling.
Now, he's still providing a lot of extra public order, so we still technically can't leave. There's still the devastation, so if we add up, there's also military crackdown, it's going to go down. So with his presence here, eventually this will just bottom out. Now this has been built. Well, sort of.
Ancestors be praised.
People are outraged.
Servant of the king. Garrisoning. Champion of
Let's
the
go
Ever
for this.
Queen.
Oh, right, I see. I had to
We shall not rest.
get over here.
Ever vigilant.
We should be able to go and sail to that and back again next turn. It's like, what the hell? But yeah, I can't get off from there. Well, nothing else needs to be built here, but just wait.
Princess. If you will it.
Now, if I was to attack here, the main thing I'm looking for is for my allies to help me out. At least with one of the battles. Right now, they don't.
Treading lightly.
Just stay there for the time being. So Lothern's looking good. It's just the inverse. We're just getting extra growth. Yeah, it's all looking good there. So yeah, we need walls there. So the Straits of Lothern looking good. We're gonna have problems over here eventually. But let me just see what else. No, there's no other issues. Okay, Tyrion's gonna level up. What do we want to do with him? Okay, we've already done all of these. That's great. Let's do it. I don't necessarily need him to be a great fighter. I think it's better that we make our troops better. Especially, we got to plan ahead and think what soldiers are we going to have at the end game. Definitely going to have archers. Why would we play as the elves and not use archers? Especially when they have the best archers in the game. I mean, if our archers were shit, then sure, yeah, don't use them.
What do you wish to discuss?
No. Ah, damn it, they took it. Well, that's just one more region that we have to take away from them. So at this stage here, this alliance has now outlasted its usefulness to me. Maybe I'll wait. This... No, it's outlasted its usefulness to me. Right, while we're busy fixing things up over here, let's drag them into one more war.
You called?
These guys over here. Oh, I'm trading with them. Trading quite a lot.
Noble born.
See, what I want them to do is send their armies out somewhere to go and... Is it even possible to get over here? Oh yeah, you'd be able to. Because I didn't conquer the whole map playing as Dark Elves. If I declared war, just see what the relative strengths are in the area. We're strength ranking 15, so we're stronger than these guys here. But if we declare war on them, they'll pour through here. What I need is for these guys to come through this way.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Cruel and deadly.
Okay, are those... So there's Calador over here. Why don't we declare war on them, because nobody likes them. And I'll tell them to go over there and do it. Yeah.
You are well aware of the fate that awaits those who break with tradition.
Yeah, I'll have to outright declare war in order to drag these guys in. And then we want to...
Asur Princess. Orders?
At your
I can't
service.
set a war coordination target because we don't know where their damn settlement is. Okay, that's fine. So you need to force march back here to begin with.
I serve the Phoenix King.
The Empire.
I've got a non-aggression pact with them. Alright, you
Ulthuan's defender.
go and grab this,
Your orders?
and then make it back over there. We'll go with perform better in campaign. Hey, that's good. And made a bit of money.
Shield against the darkness.
Oh, I didn't need to put him on
Going
force
ashore.
march. Send him back over here to keep improving the public order.
For order. Our buildings lie in
So we can see that things are getting repaired. So how are those trade goods? We're also trading with these guys here. I was thinking,
Can I offer assistance?
maybe I shouldn't actually betray them. I mean, the thing is, I really want those regions.
Behold the Phoenix Court
Oh, hang
in
on.
all its splendor and...
Didn't think they'd actually be willing to do this. Give you money.
futile. Unwise.
Right, what else could they want me to do? They could want me to do this. That won't work. Okay, if I can confederate with them, that would be even better. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. What's my relations with them?
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
It's improving. If I have a look at this, and I go Lothern with these guys, and we improve relations, how will that work? I mean, that uses up some influence. I don't know why I'd want to decrease relations, improve relations. Plus 20. Every single time I do it, it costs more by the look of it. Do another one. And now that we've got really good relations with them,
You called? The Phoenix King is wise and merciful. Certainly not.
come on, we're best buddies. Just give me everything you've got.
I think not.
Alright, maybe we have to wait till next turn because it hasn't really come into play yet. Oh, it didn't. Each one didn't do as much. It's alright. Nothing else to do. Let's move on.
Greetings. The Phoenix Court will...
I'm not going to stop. Alright, so let's see here. Just trying to think, what's going to be give me the best bonuses? I kind of need my money at the moment. I've got plenty of influence, so that's not really a big problem. So I'll organise a chariot raid because I could use the public order. It's fine. No one stops them on the first go. It's fine.
Lord of the Phoenix, I will hear your petition and consider it unwise.
Come on, I'll give you loads of money. All you got to do. Let's see if we get half as much first.
Futile.
Come on, you know you want to. Just do it.
I cannot do this.
Dickwoods. Again, let me just have a look. It's still improving, it takes time.
Can I offer assistance? The Phoenix King.
Okay, I want you to get back to here because they could send an army to come and get us soon. No, they're gone. Tiranoc has taken them out.
Asur Princess.
I should have built the public order building there. Oh well. He's just sitting here waiting for public order to improve. These things are getting repaired, that's good. We're getting done. So we'll build the public order building there, that'll help a little bit. Because I need to leave. So the Library of Hoth provides Winds of Magic, research. It's some good stuff. But we can't get it just yet. Alright, what do we need? We need the Elven Embassy so that I can get trade advancements. Funny thing is, I don't actually have any ports in this region. But I do have ports here. So maybe we should hold that off and just wait until... There, because we got two... just got one port. This one here does have a very large port though. I wonder if I should actually build it there. So I would like to unlock those technologies. Let's just plan out this one here. What am I going to build in this province? Okay, we already know we need to build this, so I need one extra build slot dedicated to that. What else? Dragons don't necessarily need to be built or trained here. They can be trained elsewhere. Same with these, doesn't have to be built here. So 1, 2, and 3. What about this? Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. So it's been planned out. Alright. Yeah, these will need stone walls. So maybe just wait. Just seeing again, what do we get out of this when it's maxed out? It provides us with extra nobles, income from entertainment. Yeah, but entertainment doesn't even provide that much. Still, I'll hold out. Alright, moving on. Actually, if you could start making your way back up to around this way. The next people I'm going to want to attack is probably going to be Tyranarch. But I should be able to handle them together with them, no problem. Now that we've got two stacks exactly the same. Seems like these guys are Scourge of Cain are causing some problems. Who are they at war with?
Feared by all. You will pay for the sins of your...
If they declare war on me, well, we'll sort that out then. Until then, I'm going to focus on consolidating against the other elves that don't join us. I'm going to keep asking you every turn. Confederate with me.
Ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. We would be powerful together, and we are weak apart.
Futile.
And it would be worth all of my money for it. Because if you think about a military expedition, the amount you have to pay the troops to get them all.
I think
and
not.
The damage it will do to the settlement as well. What's the... So it's definitely still improving. That's good. Treaties with the pirates of Saratoga. What
Lord
if...
of the Phoenix Court.
If I go down to Saratoga and I said...
You come bearing arms.
Cancel this. Okay.
Is it war?
What if I go to them and say, hey,
welcome.
join a
Your words
confederate
and
nation.
deeds will be watched with interest.
What if I said, I'll cancel non-aggression pact with the pirates of Saratoga for money?
Ridiculous. Most astute.
Okay. Now, you should like... Yep, it's improving even
The
more.
Phoenix King is wise and... I cannot do this.
Confederate with me.
Unwise.
So I don't think we can leave here just yet. There's still damage. Can upgrade this, but I kind of want to keep saving up my money, just throw money at them. I need to get this confederation. So I'll save my money up for it. It'd be worth, I'd be willing to pay up to 10,000, because if you have a look at the number of settlements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 regions. Is that enemies? They are. I don't think these guys have anywhere left to go.
It shall be done.
That's perfect because
None shall live. Asur to battle. We have no need for prisoners.
I'll execute them. That way we get a little bit of
The Khadai honor them. Protector of Ultron. We shall not rest.
So Lothern's got full public order now, providing us with 15 growth, 15% tax rate, reduced recruitment costs, and extra local recruitment capacity. All very good. We've got more money. So, and these guys here like me a bit more.
I serve the Asur bid you welcome. How misguided.
Give me your land. No, other way around.
Unwise.
We should at least haggle with me. Be like, what do you want? I'm gonna suck your dick? Suck your dick. Just fucking give me your land.
I cannot do this.
Like I said, I'm willing to pay 10,000 for it. Yes. Okay, good stuff. Now that's probably gonna make me bankrupt because of all their armies.
Victory for the Asur.
It's pretty simple, just disband them. So how many armies did they have? So my... oh, right. Forgot about that. That's going to be a pain. So that's minus 40 in total. So they added in another 2 armies. Oh my god, look at that. 45% increase to upkeep costs. Anyway, so these guys here, I just can't afford their troops. Let's just see how good are these guys. So this guy here is Fey. That's okay. Magic resistance. Yeah, it's not good. But you need to be disbanded, as well as all of your troops. I can't afford that. And where's your other army? We also get a wizard out of them. Spellcaster of life. Definitely don't disband it, but... So what do? You cleanse corruption and you scout. I'll keep you for the time being, but these here, I just can't afford them. What are you anyway? Avaricious. So you would have been the faction leader. And we also get this stuff that comes with them. Can't afford you, you gotta go. Funny thing is, I didn't actually gain much money from their lands. It needs to be reformed, I suppose. But we gained this. And it also, if you think, oh yeah, you just paid so much money for those settlements. I don't. Instead of, if I was to capture them now, they get lower down level. Think about the price it would cost to build them back up. Saves a lot of cash doing it this way. It's also faster. But they served me no further purpose. Ah, right. I'm no longer trading with them. So any money that I had that was being used up in trade is gone. Fine. So what does it provide? Public order. So yeah, that's going to help this province by quite a lot, and we can also bring that in. So yeah, this is what we'll also get more money by destroying all the shit that we don't need. Since global recruitment is all we really need, we only need 1 barracks. before we go to war again, we need to develop our regions, our new regions. Okay, I suppose it makes sense to leave that there. I don't need this. Keep that there. Needs more growth. And the pirates. I tell you what we do with the pirates. Be like, hey, I know we just got a cancel non-negotiation pact, but
make your demands.
They can kiss my ass. I'll fucking go kill them if they cause me any problems. So basically, we just need to hunker down now and wait for the where is it? For the Confederation penalty to go away. This is level 4. Alright. Research available. What do we need? Sure, why not? Wait, hang on. No. I don't want to do the vortex. Not right now. Where can I issue the commandment? Oh, that's right, over here as well, because we got this. So we got Port Elisor. I don't need this. Get rid of that. That'll be good for money as well. And we need growth. Yeah, so we got to get you towards Quartermaster. Because upkeep costs are fucking insane on this. Now, as for you, I just don't know what to do with you right now. What are your skills? Because the upkeep cost is pretty up there as well. The thing is, I just don't know if I'm really going to need you. Anyway, it's fine. Moving on. Because at this stage here on Legendary difficulty, everything that's not needed, that's costing us money, must be dispensed with. We can sustain 2 armies at most right now. We've seen what happens with 3 or 4 armies, can't afford it. But with all these new lands here, and with the funds that we'll get from destroying the buildings that they've got, which a lot of them are redundant, we'll make these lands rich. Right, the events, -3, because there's one that's +5. Oh, that's going to end soon as well. Alright, well, we're going to need that. And then it will need a wall there. Okay, what about this stuff here? We don't need this. We've already got one. It's not going to provide any global bonuses. Get rid of it. I'll keep that there. Okay, I've got tons of money because of what we just did. Just focus on the economic type stuff at the moment. I don't need a second one. Get rid of that. So, Amphitheater of Uvris. Oh my god, look at that money. That looks good. I'll get that when the time comes. Port. Just, yeah, it's just the one port. I was just thinking about maybe putting the trade thing there. The embassy. It would be good to put the money building, but we need public order. So upgrading that will give us access to silver helms. Those would be good than Illyrian Reavers. Silver helms with shields. So I'd like to see a difference. So firstly, these guys here. They basically trade attack for defense. I'd probably just go with silver helms. Like, you probably don't want your guys getting shot anyway. Just keep them back. and compare them with Illyrian Reavers. So they're definitely more armoured. They've got more leadership. They're not fast. Melee attack 34, melee attack 30, melee defense 22, melee defense 24, so high melee defense. Weapon strength 27, weapon strength 30, charge bonus 36. Yeah, I'd probably go with those. They're slightly heavier, but I don't think the price is really justified. Okay, public order here is not under control yet, so I need to build that. Alright, they used up all of our cash. Hero not moved. I just don't know what to do with you. Actually, I know what to do with you. Go and spy for me. Now, I don't want to do the vortex. Do it later on in the campaign. Sure, let's look at that. Now that it's cheap, I just want to get it over with because I want him out of there. You know, we'd probably gain more support from Ulthuan if we were to attack the Dark Elves that are attacking. They're clearly doing a lot of damage, and they're the biggest faction in here, aside from me. Obviously, I'm the biggest because of that glorious confederation.
It shall be done.
Garrisoning.
I should have a look up this way. How strong are they compared to me? I'm stronger. I have how many regions? They have 9 regions. I have 17. They're at war with
Lord of Fear.
With Nagartheres and Illyrion. Okay. And Illyrion has 1 settlement left. How would you like a confederate?
Welcome in the
confederate. Focus on the stuff that's going to give us money first. So there's 1 port in this region. Probably not worth getting that. Yep, let's go with that. Need public order. Probably don't need this right now, but I don't want to destroy it because they're expensive buildings and I may need it. May need it later, that is. I think it's definitely important that on our frontier over here that we wall up to make sure they don't hit us, actually. Alright, that'll do. So we can see that our income's increasing dramatically now. The damn, what are they fucking called? The lizard men, they're moving very quickly towards the vortex. But I gotta gain full control of Ulthuan before we do anything. And what we could do is, once we've gained full control of Ulthuan, whoever's ahead on the vortex scale, we could just send an expedition over to that continent to go and fuck them up in future.
You called? A wise course. Orders?
I thought I told you to go up here. Why didn't you move? Oh, maybe it's because last time. No, that doesn't matter. So these regions out here are undefended. The whole thing's under his control.
Servant of the king. Entering the garrison. Ever vigilant.
Princess.
Alright, we're in position to strike that next turn. I need you to get in position over here. I don't care about trespassing on their land. They won't agree with us on anything, so they're the perfect enemy to attack. And attacking them... Oh shit, I thought these guys... Oh man, I can't at all.
You need
Try to get a
I
peace
cannot
treaty.
extend a welcome to the light.
Ah, damn it. I thought I had dealt with them already. It's funny how they're coming after me instead of the true enemy for them. Maybe I'll raise another army. It's not what I want to be doing. It doesn't look like a very large... Okay, so it's going to really be bad economically to do this. Where are those other guys? Oh, I can't use them just yet. No, I'm going to double back.
We march on.
No, I'm not. Stay the course. If these guys attack us,
Misguided.
how long will it take this to build? 3 turns. Right, I'm going to build a temporary army here. Let's see, who do we need? Can we disband these guys afterwards? Because once there's walls here... Actually, it seems to be mostly under control, although I don't have much money. I have to cancel something. I don't want to cancel this because they're on their way over here, possibly. Because if they were to hit the Tower of Lycian, the garrison there would be able to beat them. I'm pretty confident of that.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Why don't I send you back over there to assist them? Because the garrison here, the Glittering Tower... Oh, we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just recruit that one unit, it's fine. That one unit's costing me bloody 1,500, but... That was my mistake with that. I was trying to figure out a way to... They didn't even come over here, so it's alright. What happened there? Oh, I see what happened. Is that they never had their... excuse me, never had their region taken. It was that... I see. I didn't see this over here. The red line. I thought... Yeah, okay. Alright, so... Let's see. Income from trade agreements. No, I'm getting a lot from them. I could use the happy populist stuff. Don't dance at all. Although we're starting to run out of influence. Whoever this person decides to attack, they won't win. Unless they go to the Shrine of Assyrian.
Ready for orders.
Oh man, if they do that, I'll be annoyed. Anyway, we've got this to deal with.
Champion of the Evergreen.
They haven't quite fully recovered yet.
The darkness.
There could be another army around there. I saw 2 before. Oh well, maybe that's my glory. Alright, let's talk to who hates them.
Feared by all.
Illyrian or... Let's have a look.
Defender of the
These
Phoenix
guys here
throne.
hate us. Why? Confederation penalty, of course. These guys here hate us as well. But they're stronger,
Let's
so
hear
I'll
it.
I do
talk to
enjoy
them.
watching the debasement of others. Please grovel.
Can't get any agreements out of them, but I can get some money for this.
Absurd.
Not much, though.
A wise course.
Protecting.
Now, it's time for your death. Alright, they're up here. Out of range to assist. It's going to be a close one. We need to do a good job on this one, or else they're going to just come over here and stop us. I'll have to loot the settlement as well in order to get replenishment. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, hang on. They've got Reaper Bolt Throwers, but I've got Cavalry. Do they have Cavalry? No. Alright, the advantage is mine. Let's do this.
Sunfang hunger.
Pick a good spot. Right here will do. Just go hang out over here. Because I want you to go around their lines. And I could do that. Hide them over here.
Make Ulthuan proud.
Good. Just go and hide.
The Phoenix Court. We will obey. Loyal. Spearmen. We'll weaken them from afar.
Eagle Claw.
So I'm expecting a lot of kills out of you, Eagle Claws. I've invested a lot into you. Do me well.
Illyrian Reavers.
So your job's to take out their artillery. Wait for them to get far away from their artillery first. If we go charging in there right now, well, obviously the spearmen will be like, hey, stop that, you fuck. And put a stop to that right away.
Ancestors, as you say.
They know where I am. Oh, because one of them's not hidden. But that's okay. That's actually missile units. That's good. But we've got to move fast.
It shall be done.
Hit them where they're most concentrated. Okay, you charge into them, and you go around them. Got to take out their artillery. Far more urgent. Activate the skirmish mode. They're not even going to get close. I should have put my army back more to give me a bit more time. So far, it's looking alright. I think we're damaged, but we're not taking casualties. Well, problem is when they come in here, as if we're not going to take casualties. Okay, these guys here, they've been put out of commission, but we've got to stop them from firing. That's the main thing.
Make Ulthuan proud. Onward. Setting forth. Eagle Claw.
Okay, archers, fire at their archers. Don't worry too much about anything else.
To the fray.
Acknowledge.
What's this over here? Shades.
Queen. We away.
Shit, there's fucking guys in front of us. Just run away from them for the time being. Okay, back over there, you gotta stop them from shooting.
Eagle Claw. It shall be done. We will obey. Orders received.
Oh yeah, we've won this. Look, they're scattered all over the place.
We will obey. Attack.
Okay, you
Orders received.
three hit this here.
By Alariel.
You guys come in and assist. It's time to close in and finish this off. You come back over there, stop them.
Eagle Claw.
Okay, archers, shoot their general.
For the king.
March. Apace.
use this. Not that it really matters. There you go, that was one. I would definitely say we're in good enough shape to be able to take on the enemy reinforcements. Doesn't matter, they're all dead anyway. That 20% lost. This one here taking the bulk of the damage, everyone else is in good shape.
A glorious victory.
Needs to be looted, not for the money, but for the replenishment.
For Alariel, my queen. Never.
Far too small to be able to do anything to us. We're in great shape.
The city is crumbling.
Grazing pastures, reduced upkeep for Illyrian Reavers and Silver Helms. Yeah, that'll help in the long run.
I serve the Phoenix King, Princess of the Azure. None shall live. Azure to battle.
Major there. Yeah, loot
Spoils
them.
for
We've
the
already
Azure.
looted one of the settlements, I think, yeah.
Abounds.
If we just hurry up and get to Tor Elir, we can get to it before it revolts.
The winds are rising, traveling unseen.
I need to know what's up this way.
I'll build your command.
Right, you need to keep recruiting. I might even keep you. Yeah, we need to get our army together quickly if we want to be able to chase down those guys. I'm never concerned about the recruitment cost. It's the upkeep cost that kills it. Okay, we don't have much cash left. Good, you've gained another level up. I don't think there's too many more global bonuses that we can provide. Lightning strike. Yeah, you're gonna need that. Actually, looking at this building here, do they have something there that we need to destroy? Yeah, I don't need either of these buildings, get rid of them, and that way I can make some money out of it. Yeah, you better run. Also, another funny thing is that we still, just because we've reached this threshold here, doesn't mean we just suddenly stop collecting the wave fragments. We could get this bar all the way to top. I reckon they'll patch that at some point. Probably once they see that, in fact, I'm not even going to bother doing this until I reach this point here. They'll be like, yeah, we should probably stop people from doing that. I'm just like, no, I don't care.
Can I offer
Okay,
assistance?
obviously you're in excellent shape.
Protector of Ulthuan. Quite impossible.
So Tor Elir is not well defended, so you shouldn't have any problem taking it.
Servant of the king.
Yeah, they need to die. Or at least put them on the other side of the gate.
To victory. Beginning my journey. Ridiculous.
And you're level 11 as well. Are you their faction leader? You could... Let me have a look. I'm trying to pronounce that.
Cruel and deadly.
No. Which means you're going to actually die. Also, another thing that I forgot to point out, that actually I quite liked in this campaign. Every faction, and every faction has this ability, every general and every hero, once reached level 20, can choose to become immortal. Now, when immortal, that means that they cannot actually be killed. They can be wounded in battle, that essentially turns them into a legendary lord. very, very useful. But at the same time, it also works in the same time with the enemies. Sometimes you might find that, wait a second, I defeated this minor lord ages ago. Why is he back? He's immortal. The Skaven, lizardmen, they can all become immortal.
Slaves are always useful.
Okay, we need to get back into action as soon as possible. We've got to go take the Phoenix Gate, I think it is. Get back to Reaver's Mark.
Your orders?
The Phoenix Gate, there's a hefty garrison there. I'll need both armies, I think.
We march.
Where now?
Upper quarters here is good. The penalty from the Confederation has now passed. So if we have a look at everyone, how do they feel about us? They just hate my guts. Why? Because of great power. That's it. Things are improving though. But I reckon I can take them all. Tyrannox. No, actually, these guys here are the strongest. They must have a large army. But I'm trading with them.
The Phoenix King welcomes
So
all.
shouldn't have to worry too much about them.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Let's hear it.
Well, first things first, take them out. Don't have a whole lot of money. Focus on building things that's going to improve our economy. Save up the money for next time. Okay. Look at our finances. I'm just wondering if perhaps I should disband this. I don't need to be expanding too quickly. We can always hire them again later on. It's just it would save me a lot of money. Right now, I've got to invest that money into my settlement so that I can build up all the walls and everything, and then I can focus on expanding after that. But right now, you know, we're killing these fuckers. They wounded Mantressa. I think that was my wizard. Fine by me, I don't care about it. Okay, I need more influence now, so let's have a look at what we can get. Show no favor. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's I don't really need Winds of Magic Reserve. Melee defense will suck a little bit, but it's only for a short time.
At your service.
Asur, attack!
I think this is an auto resolve. If we lose any units, it'll be the Spearmen, and we can replace them from global recruitment. And we didn't lose them.
Asur, rejoice.
Needs to be
Take whatever
losing.
you can.
Good, another whole province back under our, not back under our control, but under our control. Alright, so what do we get out of this? Royal Illyrian Stables. That would be very nice. Okay, level 5, we're a little while away from that, but it's something to look forward to.
Can I offer assistance?
Yeah, you're gonna be wary.
Champion of the Ever Queen. As you command. I hear the Widowmaker. At your service.
We're going to need both armies to take on.
Ever loyal.
That's it. So what's the penalties here? Actually not that bad. I said I wanted it to revolt. It's a good way to just get rid of the instability penalties. Okay, now it's looking a bit more like it'll revolt. And what if you were to stay out of it? Sure, you don't replenish as fast. I need you to replenish faster. Actually, yeah, stand outside. I'll just put you in camp mode. maybe hold off on this for the time being, just until we get this revolt, because that way we can get rid of that instability -10. That would be good. And provide a military crackdown bonus. It'll be here before too long, just whatever. It's only 2 public order, I'm sure it'll still revolt. Actually, there's no guarantee of that. Oh man, make up your damn mind. Alright. Maybe I should cancel that as well. Yeah, I'll build it up later. So, I don't feel like we need to go anywhere right now, just stay put. Gonna deal with this rebellion before we march forward. Maybe even build this. Yeah. Just let it repair on its own, it's fine. We want it to have bad public order. So we've got every region in the inner circle of Ulthuan, so now we just need the outer.
Your kind has spilt the blood of my people for generations.
No. If I do that, I'll become untrustworthy.
My strength grows.
So yeah, good amounts of funds. Less than what we had last term, so what happened there? I didn't recruit anything. Maybe trade had something to do with it. See, I don't make a whole lot of money from trade anymore. Still plenty of money to be had through taxes. So yeah, I would like to build these up, but let's just get the financial stuff and public order stuff out of the way first. So now you encamp. It'll revolt in how many turns? It says 3, but it'll be more than that. Probably 4. So level 20 now, which means we're halfway through, because I get to level 40 in Warhammer 2. Ends up with reduced reload time. I'll eventually want that as well, not this, because when we finish off this campaign, we're not going to have regular spearmen. We'll have the Phoenix Guard. But we'll always have archers. Archers are crucial, especially in this campaign, because they wreck Skaven crap. Well, they wreck everything, really. Now, this little reprieve gives these guys time to build up their forces again, but they lost an entire province from our
I am an Aryan reborn.
decisive
Show
attack.
me some respect.
I would, but I can't accept it because of untrustworthiness. I can't have that. Not on legendary difficulty. I don't want anyone, at least not at this stage here. Later on, when we've basically got everyone's balls in our vice, we can do whatever the fuck we want. But I need to, as the elves, you need diplomacy. So, 2 turns now. Keep upgrading this. Start building that next turn. Good amount of money come from ports.
My temper is quick, but Sun Fang is quicker.
I'd like the money. But yeah, I just can't justify. We haven't been at war with them for very long. It's been like 4 turns. So if I see correctly, there is a lot of treasure out here. Should you quickly go and capture this and get back?
We shall not rest.
Because the rebellion's happening this turn. Oh, you'd be cutting it close. Do it.
Duty calls.
Hopefully it's money. That's what I really need. Perform better in armor or better in campaign? Better in campaign seems better. Excellent, reducing upkeep. Good, and they do make it back.
Landing.
That's good.
What do you require?
So you're back. Again, I want you to go and scout. No. Ooh, you can steal technology. What does that even do? Huh. No, just go over there. Wait, let me see that. What was it that we got again? And a little bit of treasury. Alright, cool. So the revolt, no, don't stand inside the settlement. They won't attack us while we're in this stance. Not with their initial forces. Okay, now we can justify building this and upgrade that. I'd like to go around and get all the little things in here, but too expensive to hire another general just to do that. That's all of our money. Oh, hang on, we got another research. Yeah, I'm aware of the imminent rebellion, so that's fine. Good, Calador's gone.
Ridiculous.
Dario.
I serve for
Okay,
Phoenix
well,
Queen.
let's take him out.
For order!
Could end up with more troops than we had before.
The Cat-Eye on me.
Good, 2 battles means
Treading lightly.
more experience for this person. That's what we need.
Victory for the Azure!
Now level up and we can start reducing your upkeep costs.
For the Ever Queen! The Cat-Eye watch over us. Assyrian guidance. Princess of the Azure.
I didn't quite get level up. Alright.
We march on.
Now we get our shit together and march on the Phoenix Gate. The public order here, it should maintain at least for the time being. If we repair this, yeah, we'll make our money back on that. Let's go for it. Wish you could hire the, what's they called, the black sail, like the ship thing that the Dark Elves get. I think it's pretty useful. I think the Dark Elves got the most love in this game. Seems like their faction was the most fleshed out, in my opinion. I know there's going to be so many people being like, Skaven are the best, yay Skaven, but honestly, Skaven, oh, I can't, ugh, disgusting. Just fuck it. I don't understand why people even like them. And like, just like, even the cutscenes, listening to like, the voice actors be like, it's, ugh, it just makes me want to turn it off. I'm not saying that the voice actors did a bad job. They sound like rats. I'm just saying I don't want to listen to rats talk. Why would anyone root for rats? Do you know what, in my country, in Australia, do you know what someone... is called sometimes when they have lots of sex. A root rat.
Lady of the Phoenix.
It's not a compliment.
A wise course. Protector of Ultron.
Alario's champion. Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
Sit steady. Yeah, that 2 turns will be marching on the Phoenix Gate. Looks like Nagaron's getting close to there, but now that we're starting to get more money, we'll be able to pay for interventions. Like I said, don't really need to worry about it until they get to here. Once they get to here, definitely all efforts need to be put to stopping them. And with this one here, desperation must be stopped. I reckon that some of them will get to this point here, but by this point here, I imagine we'd be knocking on their doorsteps, or between here and here, not here. Within here, I imagine this is where we'll, as in when they're in here, that's when we'll get full control over Ultron. That's our primary concern right now, and whoever's leading the game is who gets the high elf expedition knocking on their door, being like, "Hey, have you heard heard the story of Jesus Christ? By the way, spear in the gut." Oh, hang on. Look at this. At Karen Thiel. What does that provide? Oh, it's just dyes. It doesn't provide anything else with that. Since we're not really trading a whole lot, I guess we don't need to worry about that. Alright, I'll actually go through this. Look for, things to make money out of. So what's this? Exotic Animal Bazaar. Awakening the Ancient Ones. The Phoenix Gate actually makes no money. But I think it's one of those settlements that actually has no public order problems either. It's just a good block. Then we march on Tor Anlek. There's a region over there and over here. And then yeah, just get rid of them. We have no other enemies. Like I said before, if I was to hit that button and be like, let's start the ritual, we could do it. But what will happen is, chaos will form somewhere around here. And it'll probably pop up right where we don't want it. Right next to a minor settlement. And then we'll be like, fuck, I can't get to it in time. And then they'll actually demolish the settlement. It's not worth it. Not right now. Once all the walls have been built, sure. Because by the time if they assault, we should be able to repel them. But if they don't assault, we'll be able to get there in time to stop them. Maybe once I've got full control of Ultron, we'll go for the first ritual prophecy. But right now, it's not that time. Okay, we're in good shape. Let's keep moving.
Onward.
No need to force march forward.
Mage, treading softly.
Denied.
So they're building up their forces after being crushed in Illyrion. Probably don't really need to do that right now. Alright, so Lothern can be upgraded. This will provide it with a lot of extra good stuff. Alright, do that. And there goes all of my money. But you can see I've really built up our finances now. Things are looking good. So Nagaron's already started the second ritual. We haven't even done the first yet. What turn are we on? Like turn 30 or 40? They're definitely moving a lot faster than they did in the when I played on normal difficulty. 53. Fuck me, time goes fast in this campaign.
Protector of the Everqueen.
I hope we can just auto-resolve this.
No mercy.
I'm pretty sure we will. Once we bring in the second army, they'll be like, yeah, it's no problem. And definitely loot it, because there's no public order problems here.
By Assurians.
There's no money to be had, so it's all
Bring me battle.
good. A little bit of damage, nothing major.
Claim
I need that money.
A just reward.
Now the great thing about the Phoenix Gate, it doesn't make any money, but what it can do, it provides us with recruitment area. Because if we have a look, there's nothing here to build that will provide us with any money at all. But is there anything that provides some global bonuses? No. Don't bother repairing it. So what sort of edict do we want here? I'd say growth is still the way to go, because it still needs to build it up. There's just no money to be had.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Now, you didn't actually take that much damage. So I want you to stand out here, because he took the majority of it. I want...
Garrisoning. We shall not rest. Taking up
Don't sim
residence.
agenda. Let us sit there.
mighty warrior.
Good, let's lower those costs.
Servant of the king. Fear the might of Ulthuan.
So this is our next stop. If we do that, what does it provide us with? Okay, we don't really need that right now, so yeah, hold that off. Loads of money came through, so that's good. Focusing on stuff that provides money first, then defenses, because we don't have any other enemies. If we were knee deep in fucking wars, then I'd be building walls everywhere. But right now, in times of peace, prepare for war. Yeah, I suppose so. We also need to go and find Tetris, or whatever his fucking name is, his brother, to go and confederate with him. But he's in Lustria. 10 turns. I'm pretty sure on the final one it would give us ages of time. So we'd be fine. Ages of time to get to them, that is.
Preparing a fire.
So yeah, we need time for them to recover.
Buildings lie in ruins.
It says that, but I think as soon as we move them out of the region, it resets the public order to 0 every couple of turns. Right, so looking through this, what economic-based buildings can we build first? So that's not going to provide us with a lot of money, or actually any money for that matter, but it's still an economic building. It's not urgent right now though, so maybe I'll hold off. Economic building, do we need this? Provides growth. I don't think I'm selling off all my gem stacks, so I'm not going to build that just yet. This is not under any threat right now, so it's okay. Yeah, go with that.
Ulthuan's defender.
Alright, actually, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll hire an intervention force. far away from the camp. Okay, now that intervention force acts as an ally somewhere within their territory. There they are. Now, what are the chances that that's going to succeed? Pretty much 0. They've got this place defended.
Of course.
But at least it gave us a bit of, oh man, attrition out here as well.
I agree.
Okay, so what I wanted them to do, don't bother about this, go and hit their other ship. Okay. Weaken them so that they don't get to the next level very quickly. The higher field intervention was destroyed. It was 2,000 coins. It's not a big deal. They become a lot more valuable once you get later on in the campaign. Once they've really spread their forces out, they tend to pop up at undefended settlements. But if we were to have a look, do we still have some visibility? It would have been nice to have at least seen what happened. Nothing. I guess they got their turn first. There was no way to know what they even had there. Maybe if you put more money, you would have gotten a better one. I didn't have enough money.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. We're in good shape?
I'm waiting.
We're in good enough shape. Let's make our way
Champion
down
of
here.
the Ever Queen.
Can I offer assistance? You may approach. This is not noble. Treading lightly. Assyrian guides us. Treading lightly. We march.
Can you just
Set him
down here a little bit?
Treading lightly.
They can't. They're taking up too much area.
City is crumbling.
So, yeah, the public order will be fine. Okay, so let all this shit repair on its own. Okay, got some cash. Let's invest. Now let's start building them on the frontier, the walls of this. Well, there's already built. That one's more urgent, so we'll save it for that. Hang on, I've got another research. Alright, let's have a look here. Missile damage for archers. Sounds pretty good. Yeah. What is that? Martial law. Oh, that's pretty good. Reducing upkeep costs. What now? What now? What are we doing? I can afford that, but that's... Well, it provides growth. Might as well.
Protector of the Ever Queen.
Alright, moving on. So, they're obviously too well fortified here. We may need to just go after other settlements to try and lure them out. But they might, at the same time, head straight down into the gate. Now, the gate... Nope, they're... I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're going away from there.
The gods!
Opposing ritual started. Okay. I'm not going to bother trying to stop that, because it seems to me like the other ones is going to succeed. Alright, so let's have a look. Take her as consort. Politely decline. I don't care about Illyrian that much. Priestess of Isha. Immune to attrition? No, I need that really. Could be useful later down the track. No, but I need the influence. I don't have very much. Okay, good. We can make it to Torah and Lek. And this...
To victory!
Where did our... I think they wounded my thing again.
Attack!
Oh, you son of a fuck.
For my queen!
Gaze upon the wretched of Nagaroth.
They just
I
didn't
like
have
the
enough
way.
movement. By a very small margin.
Begins.
She's wounded. That's okay, she makes a good meat shield for us. See, the public order stuck at 5. It was at 5 last turn as well. I don't think it's going to go down. I mean, technically there's like no population there. Kind of, I do like how they put that in here. It adds for a bit more. I don't know. It's like a fort, really. Skaven away behind. Alright, good. Let's move on. Let's hope they don't bring that other army back over here. Yeah, one army's fine. Take it out.
Defender of Ulf-One. Shield against the darkness. Attack! I am ready to fight. Alaria.
So they've taken some territory down here. Oh, actually, they've... Oh, I need to get this one to secure the province. Okay, well, we'll go down that way, just...
Duty calls.
This first. This is an easy order resolve.
There is glory to be won.
Damage, pretty much none. Needs to be looted.
Sunburn hungers.
We need that money.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Ah, look at this. This is technically inhabitable climate. Right. Everything in here is going to cost more to build, and replenishment's going to be severely reduced. It's going to make fighting out here difficult.
Victory for the Assur.
Oh, they've got one of those... Oh, that's right, the Black Arcs. That's what they're called. Okay.
Ready to serve.
So we're getting a small amount of replenishment. Takes a long time.
Tyrion.
His damage is not that bad.
Protector of Ulf-One.
Ulf-One's defender.
I serve the
Right,
Phoenix.
you sit in here, obviously.
I'm waiting.
You need to replenish. You know, it would be quicker if we just disbanded them and recruited new ones.
Lady of
Not
the
disband,
Phoenix.
merge them.
I serve the Phoenix King. Assur Princess. Your command. Orders. Ulf-One Princess.
So, how many was that? 4. And they come with a bit more experience. So now we can get white lines of trace. Trace. Never heard of that before. Oh, these guys don't have the cavalry. Silver helms.
A glorious victory.
I'd go for just the regular silver helms over the ones with shields, just because they get a better charge bonus.
Shield against the darkness.
You can keep those for the time being, but if they ever get wiped out, we'll replace them with the upgraded type. Reduces upkeep cost for archers and spearmen. I have a lot of archers and spearmen. Let's do that. Right. Looking for economic buildings. And I've got no more cash. So it's good. I don't want to start raising another army now unless we absolutely need to. Or until all of my construction is finished. 2 armies is sufficient to take these guys on, especially since we just wrecked one of their armies. What I'm going to do is just send Tyrion down here to hit Tor Dranul. And you'll head over to the Shrine of Cain up this way. And that's an important settlement as well. It's got a ritual resource. which in essence we don't really need. But holding that resource and building it up will provide us. Oh, Nagarond is up this way. But yeah, provide us with more garrison here, making it easier to defend. And also providing us with more power.
Servant of the king.
Can't go wrong with more power. Alright, let's make our way down here.
Very well.
Doesn't matter if we're not in our own territory, we barely get any replenishment. So they're close by, but it's
Kill
nothing to be
them.
concerned about.
Highborn. At your service.
There probably will be a revolt here. We'll deal with... Oh, hang on. I forgot to check to see what I should destroy here. Shrine of Assyrian. There's no need for that right now. We don't need the untaintedness, so destroy it. It'll help with the public order.
I'm waiting.
Let's have a look at this stuff over here. What about this? Getting us extra... We're okay for the time being. Okay. Sometimes I forget about those rights. Alright, let's... Oh shit, we're at an hour and a half. Alright, I'll end the turn and then we'll end the episode. Alright, so do we need this? This will provide us military advancements 3, giving us with Ithalmar chariots. I'm not a big fan of chariots. So we need this. That'll increase money from ports. We do make... So that'll basically give us an extra 100 income once that's built. What about this? That could actually provide us with more. But I need this for the tech. What was the other thing I said I would build? I think I said I would build this because we need the money. This is our richest region. I need the cash. And we've all seen how bloody expensive it is to have multiple armies in this. It's almost ridiculous. Alright, there goes all the cash. Let's move on. So he's sitting in the settlement there, but we'd be able to stop him.
Ulf one.
Let's just go have a look.
Attack.
Yeah, easy one to
Bring
resolve.
me battle.
Doesn't matter, just replace it. I'll loot it because we need the
Rightfully
replenishment.
ours. The gods are pleased.
And can you take this turn?
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Yes, you can. Right,
King
do
and
that, and then we'll
country.
end episode there. Don't have to worry about these guys. They cannot capture settlements.
For order!
Why does it say the odds are so shit? Because they've got some really good units. The thing is, our archers will rip them to shreds. So maybe what I might do is actually fight that manually, because I was expecting a better result out of
Azur,
that.
we fight.
But we'll have to do that next time, because we're over time here. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys, so like and subscribe. Part 4 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.